She's a wet one. Okay. We're in day 2 of a 4-day rain. And the heavy rain is yet to come. And the driveway I cleaned a couple of days back is now melted. And our road is most likely real bad. I'll have to turn the light. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, let's do this. I think we need full wiper today. There we go. And I even got a coffee, except I don't have a magic cup that I won't spill out of. So we're going to take a sip right now. And this thermos thing is... Oh, it's ripping hot. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go, boys and girls. Oh, I gotta go quicker than this. What time is it? 20 after 10. Better check this. I have an appointment at 1:30. So, we're gonna go and try to get the Costco thing going. So this is going to be 2 videos this time. One going to the city and one coming back. Then I don't have to frig around with the cameras and trying to sort out all the what do you call it? All the clips. The thing only films 8 minutes, and then it makes another one, and then another one. And it doesn't seem to use the same naming convention. Oh, here's our first big hole. And then here's the muddy road. So you end up with, whoa, just pulled me right over there. Gotta be careful. And because we don't have a crown in the road, all the water's running down the freaking middle. You'll hear that once in a while. Ooh, I could use this seated hearing wheel. Let me see here. Some controls, yes. And we might as well warm up the old seat. And that's it. Oh, and the old lady's got it down to 14 degrees. That's a little freaking cool. Maybe we'll whip her up to 20 and see what happens. Now, who can explain this to me? Every time I come down the hill, I don't have my doors locked. But as soon as I hit the bottom of the hill, the lock's shut. I have no reason. I don't understand why he does that. Not a clue. Oh, look, the plow actually came down here the other day. A lot of times when it snows, I think the municipality wants the people on the Dorn Ridge Road to pack it down with their cars. They'll do the chip seal, and then they turn around at the end of the chip seal. They will not chip seal it up to our house, even though they promised they would. So, just another lying government. At least the potholes at this end aren't too bad. But it gets worse. Quickly. And I'm going 40 kilometers an hour. And pretty soon I'll have to slow right down to nothing. Doesn't have to be like this, you know. It'll get so bumpy, there's no way you could drink a cup of coffee out of this thing I got here, this thermos thing. It's more for soup or something like that. Or stew or something along those lines. Well, you can't avoid... Nope. You just gotta hit the smaller ones, I guess. What a friggin' mess. This guy continues to keep building. He's doing a wonderful job. That was just a decrepit old farm before. He's put a lot of work into it. Another one. Whee. I wonder if Donnie's gone yet. He's supposed to be going to BC or something like that to do some windows installations. Well, there's a busy driveway there anyway. So he probably didn't go. He was going to go when he got his teeth. Oh, look at this. The Morgans. Two boys and a dad. Nobody's ever coming down. And we've been on these guys, the government, to come out here. And he invited the transportation minister, or whatever his job title is, to come out here. And there's no way in hell he'll ever come out here, because he doesn't want to admit how bad this road is. So I put in a emergency request because of the holes in the road. They came out, and I don't know what they did, if they put the sticks up. My wife says they put a couple of barriers on there. Okay, where are we going now? Wow, look at this. Ooh-wee. Friggin'. And there's a couple of go-heads on this road that think that they don't want it chip sealed. Unbelievable. They want to keep it just like the old days. Well, the old days on this road, you couldn't even get down there. Kids couldn't get to school. There's some old pictures, I don't know if I got them or not anymore. But even the grader got stuck in here. Well, I guess we only turned the fan on and we'll never get warmed up. And we'll do that one. Ooh, a nice warm seat at least. Here we go, we got heat now. How the hell you get these windows to defrost? Or the side windows. It says they're heated. Well, we're almost out of the chip seal, but the worst part's yet to come. We're out of the dirt. And then we'll see what else we got for an adventure up ahead here. Jeez. So, I gotta go to the mission, drop off some baby clothes that don't fit the little one anymore. We'll see where that goes. Oh, here's the first bad one. Let's try over here. Oh, that's a deep one. Oh, that's another deep one. And I am going 5 kilometers an hour. Jeez, come on. You sure don't want to come ripping down here at night and not paying attention. Let's go over here. there's a new hole. Or is that the big hole? Well, that's pretty lame. Yeah, fucking. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. It's a freaking government. They just weasel their way out of everything. They promise you everything, so they get voted in, and then they weasel out of it all. Okay, here we go. We're not out of it yet. Oh, there's another pile. This is where all the logging trucks were coming out. So why can't the plow or the grader, or whatever they want to call it, when they come up here and they see all that, all those potholes, just put the blade down a little bit deeper and lower the height of the hole. Okay, we should be golden now. And this is the chip seal. So, I don't know, the coffee's pretty hot. It's tempting to open the cover. I think I shouldn't even have brought it, to tell you the truth. But, and when all these liquids hit me, I gotta make sure that I'm at some place where I can go to the bathroom, or it ain't gonna be pretty. Well, now, see, this is why I want chip seal. This is why a lot of the people, or most of the people on the road, want chip seal. I mean, I'm going 75 now. Kilometers an hour, I should stress that. And after they grade it in the summer, when it's real good, you can come down here at 100. Nope, there's somebody going in to visit the old guy. I just think nowhere to move in that house in the south side. He lives in the kitchen / living room / bathroom. Uh-oh. Just missed. What do we got? 3 degrees out there, so we made it through the high end. Now we're down in the valley. It should get a little bit warmer, I would hope. I think. Hey, there's no rake just like mine. I got 2 of those. And I couldn't believe it. Jamie, the excavator lad, picked up that one that's at the front of the house, that rake. With this excavator. I took 1 tooth on the excavator. Drove it from the field all the way up to the top of the house, where it sits now. Then he suggested, before he put it down there, he says, would you like to put some rock down there? And I said, sure, that's a good idea. And then we put some landscaping cloth down there. And then he says, I got this real good stuff, he says, and we'll put that on there. And what it was pea gravel, they call it. These all their little round rocks. Stuff they put in playgrounds so the kids don't get hurt. And, well, it's been there for quite a few years now. See, from, I don't know. I'd have to ask it. See if the wife remembers when that happened. But they got rid of, or he did. He got rid of the barn. He buried it, and all that other stuff. He buried it, and then smoothed it out. We got some guy that comes with the liquid grass, and they poured it. Not just like with a fire hose, this stuff that looks like those energy drinks. You know, it's all green and little floaters in it. So anyway, and it was freaking hot out. And they suggested, you know, you got to try to keep it watered as best you can. But it was hard. All the hoses in the house couldn't even reach the bottom of the, like where the bottom of the rises to the wood road. But anyway, it's really thick grass there. And I'm not sure, it's not Kentucky bluegrass, but it's another popular kind. What's going on here? Oh, we better hustle here. Oh, he's just breathing fire on me, this guy. There he goes. Yeah, I don't normally do that. He was going pretty fast, that guy. And I still want to get this coffee open, but I fear the worst. I suppose I could use a bib. And I noticed I'm really getting forgetful on things. I first noticed it with spelling. A lot of words that I could spell before, or at least I thought I could, I don't have a clue. So I kind of try to sound it out and hope the spell checker would figure it out. And then I have to go and search for what I figure it should look like, and hope the internet will tell me what the hell it is I'm trying to write. Oh, don't forget your lottery tickets. That means, well, I gotta get ice cream here later today. Not here, but at the landing. They have small tubs of ice cream there. They're so small that 2 bowls pretty well polishes it off. Okay, here we go. I forgot to open up the cup. Let's see. I think the road is not going to be too rough from here on in. I'll just have to watch. So let's see if we can fish off the top of this thing. And my plan was to bring some water, and I forgot that. Okay. Have a look, see how this is going. Well, that's not bad. If I hold it, it might not be too bad. Pay attention here. Ooh, scalding hot. Okay. I got a nice cup, a ceramic cup for Christmas. And it came with this silicone rubber cap that went over the top of it. You could drink coffee out of it, but the only way you could do it is you'd have to wear a glove because that ceramic got so freaking hot, you couldn't hold on to it. So that's in the box behind me. We're going to give it to the mission. Maybe somebody else can figure it out. Now, how do I get this freaking thing to defrost that wet mirror? It's a heated mirror that's not heated right now. What do we got here then? Boy, he's coming down. Whoa, that was a good one. Just missed that too. I think this road was just finished a couple of years ago. And all these big heavy trucks on it. I don't know what you call those tracks in the center or in the road where the trucks go, but all the water accumulates in there. Okay, oh, here's clean it off a bit. Boy. One of life's mysteries. So we're going to get some ham for Easter Monday, and we are going to eat it first, and when the little ones all come over, they can have leftovers, so it makes it easier than we're getting pretty old to be looking after little ones. And Max is going to stay with us for 2 nights a week now until he's 2, and then he can go to a play school or a day school or something like that. And he's smart as a whip. Ask him where his nose is, and his ears, and all these different parts, and he knows where they all are. He's got some form of English that I don't quite understand, but every once in a while, these words come out, and it's like, what did you say? And it's clear as a bell. I don't want that. Okay. Cute. But then he becomes a teenager. He probably won't be around in 10 years to see all that. Perhaps if we're lucky. But I was his go-to guy when you were living in the house. They all were, all the kids. There we go. Coffee's coming now. We're almost out of this accidental splash zone. We're over the top of the cup. Well, let's slow down here. Funny looking car. That's like when one of those cars you get in one of those Japanese contests on the TV. Have you ever seen any clips of those? It's pretty comical. I just finished watching the World War II colorized version. Man, we don't have any idea how bad things are here, do we? Look at that. Delivery to the house store. And we get it sometimes too, right to the door. Oh yeah. I bought 3 more memory cards because I could never find the other ones. I lost 2 and bought 3. They were $13 each. They're SanDisk, but they weren't the top of the line ones. And we're going to find out if they work today, because it's bound to be one in one of these 2 cameras I brought. Okay, what do we got for gas? Oh boy. Like an 1/8. So that's a priority. And I think I'll just go to the reserve and get that filled up. I don't want to be standing out in Costco. And I hope nobody's at Costco so I can park close. Nothing worse than a crappy day and then you gotta drag the groceries out. Try to get everything in the car before it's soaking wet. You know, they could make a tarp, special tarp that you could buy, put over the top of your grocery cart for conditions like this. And another thing I've seen that they should have here, in Europe, you can put these bags in your cart, and you put about 4 or 5 bags in there, and each one's a different color, and they hang off the sides somehow, and you can fill them up. Oh yeah, they also have a scanner, so as soon as you grab something and you put it over top of the little scanner that's on top, it automatically, you pay for it. And you don't even have to see a cashier. You don't have to go through that. You pay for your own groceries place. That's as dumb as it gets. Why the hell would we want to pack up our own groceries like that for? And I'll tell you one thing for sure. Those groceries are not getting any lighter. I can't remember how long it took, but we now need 4 cases of pop. 2 Cokes for the little woman, and 2 Diet Ginger Ale for me. And I'm down to 285 pounds. So this year, I've lost 25 pounds. Yeehaw! And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and see it where it ends up. It'd be nice to be able to wear some pair of pants again without the fear of them falling off. You wouldn't believe the hardships of a fat guy can have. Almost need suspenders on your underwear so they don't fall off. What the hell, eh? Oh, good thing this road's nice and smooth. There, that's a good idea now. So, we're almost at the city limits. And we've got about 5 times more snow than you see here. But this range is going to eat it up. And it's all going to end up in the river. And we're downstream of the dam. So this is, from here on, it can be flooding anytime. Especially after a 4-day rain event. We guess tomorrow, I guess the heavier rains are going to start. They say we're going to get up to 5 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. Over here. Curry's Greenhouse. Oh good, we can slow down now. Oh right. I gotta go this way. Next week, for the next 6 weeks, we've got the dogs to bring into the vet. Each one, that's 3 visits, 3 trips. And then 3 trips to the groomer for their biannual bath. And the first thing most of those guys do when they get home is roll around in the driveway to get that smelly stuff off. God bless. Eh? Well now. There's the vet right there. The storm is always a pleasure to bring in. We end up having to muzzle them so nobody gets chewed on. And I think to get the rabies and some other kind of a inoculation. Oh, look at this. The church people are busy today. Maybe somebody died. A lot of them, they were pretty defiant during the pandemic. Okay, here we get closer. There we go. 60% reduction. There we go. Boom, boom. There's some nice houses along here. Old time Fredericton. But this is where, if you didn't have money to live across the other side of the river, you ended up coming over here. But now that's changing. slow down some more. There's an old folks home on the right. Yeah, I find it sad getting old. It's been bothers me quite a bit, actually. All these things I could have done, I didn't do. And a lot of things I did do, I shouldn't have done. So it plays on your head when you're older. I think. Let me out of here. We're getting close. We gotta drop a box of baby clothes, etc. off. And I still gotta slow down. I've seen a lot of radar traps along this little chunk of road here. What do we got here? $1.70. That's that frickin' Trudeau. It's gone up about 11 or 12 cents a liter. And a liter is smaller than a quart of milk. Okay, here we go. And we gotta go eat 'em. And ring the doorbell and hope somebody comes right away. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, where to next? Oh, where'd my whisk go? Oh, can he reach it? Yeah. Okay, gas. Let me get some gas. And this. I'm gonna go to the reserve. That should be drier. I don't really want to stand out there freezing my butt off. So, let's go. Oh, there's another little freaking car just come zipping in there on me. Oops, no, I should have cleaned off the back camera gizmo. Okay, what do we got? Oh, coffee, gotta pay attention. And we should be able to just zip on through. There we go. There. Auto City. One of those shyster places. Ed's Garage. Oh, slow down, 30, Bubby. All it takes is one freaking kid to get zipping out in front of you. Ruins your day. Everybody's day. And nothing worse than a kid that gets hurt. Like real hurt. Oh, let's go in here. I can get a couple of groceries in here first. That'll save me going to and we'll kill the camera. I'll turn it on when I get back. And when this one dies, I'll put the other camera in. When I come back home. Oh, are we lucky? We got ourselves a spot right by the door. So let's turn it around here. There we go. The Superstore. Okay, put the placard on the mirror. Alright, what do we got to get here? French dressing. Catalina and breadcrumbs. They can just take a picture of this. Software